Hello, I am back. I just woke up a little while ago, so my face is all puffy. I look like I got beaten with a baseball bat every time I wake up. That's my only vulnerable point my whole day. Like, the whole rest of the day, I'm wired, I'm ready to go, I'm pumped up, I'm fucking, really, till I go to sleep, I'm fucking like, flying all over the place. But I get up in the morning, there's that like 10-minute period where I'm like, brain is pretty active, face just looks like fucking hand smash assholes. I just wanted to give a shout out to El Requiem and Personal Wolf because they've been coming to my show all the time and saying hello and wanting my autograph. It's nice guys. You guys make it worthwhile. So nice. I thought I would come on and talk to you guys about. Remember, I was saying I think that if you're hung up on looks, it makes you kind of a shallow person. But I was thinking about that more, and the reason people are hung up on looks is not because they're shallow, but because your DNA controls you, right? Like when somebody gets thrown at your face, the first reaction is to put your hands up. That's not you thinking, that's like millions of years of instinct, right? So when you see somebody, the first thing you do is you look at their face, and you can either be attracted to, there's two different types of attractive people, right? There's ones that are really good looking, that just have nice eyes, nice nose, nice arrangement, but then there's the ones that also maybe don't even have nice features, but have really good, how can I forget the word already? The proportions. They have really good facial proportions, right? So if you're lucky enough, you get someone who has both. That's what most actors are like. They're good looking and they have great facial proportions, right? But you gotta kind of stop yourself and say, you know what? I know that I only look at whoever catches my eye, but maybe I should start looking at people I don't normally look at. I tend to look at everybody just because, like, even somebody who is not attractive to me at all, I will still give them an up and down look just to see, what I might be missing. And you never know, right? Or I'll still talk to them because there are people out there I've looked at and thought, you look like you're a fucking moron. And then you meet them and then you're like, oh, they're totally cool. Like, there's a friend I wouldn't have had if I had just thought by my DNA, right? I'm kind of pissed off because it's not that people just want good looking. It's just they don't listen. They don't think outside of their DNA. That's why they don't they don't use their actual brain to think about it. You know what I mean? Which everybody should, because I mean, there's a lot of relationships that form because of looks, and they don't go anywhere because looks are nothing. Looks nowadays mean sweet fuck all. They don't. I mean, personality is totally where it's at. If you wanna, there's a lot of guys out there, right, who aren't good looking. Like I mean, who could just be looking like me. I'm just an average Joe. I mean, I don't get women stopping in the street like going, whoa, who's that? I mean, it happens once in a while, but I mean, it's pretty rare. I can count it on maybe 3 fingers or something. Right? Where was I going now? I totally forget. Oh yeah, I'm not a good looking guy, but it's my personality that makes me attractive. So generally, when I meet somebody or I date somebody, it's not somebody I just meet. Almost never happens where I just meet them and then we start dating. That's a girlfriend, of course, that's the way it went, but for the most part, it's always girls that I've known for a very long time who know my personality and are like, hey, you're cool. I'm pissed off at the facial proportions of actors because a lot of the time, if you line up 100 photos of actresses, they all have the same face, pretty much. It's stupid. It pisses me off, like, everyone's so concerned about beauty. Paramount has a good-looking actress signed on for 3 films. I've got to get an actress that's equally as good-looking. So it just fucking bothers me. Like, there's so many versions of beauty in the world. Like, having that perfect. I mean, I really like heart-shaped faces, but every actress seems to have the slightly wider jaw and the chiseled chin and the perfect little eyes and the makeup's all perfect and the hair. I hate that. Like, why can't actresses look different? Like, it's easier for guys. Guys can be ugly and still be actors. It's kind of stupid. But women have to be really good looking. It's very rare you find an ugly woman actor because she's such a powerful actress that I'd like to see someone who can act like Kate Blanchett but who's an average looking girl. Like, completely. I think that would be really awesome if people opened their minds a little bit. You know what I mean? Thought about it, realized looks are not that important. You can fall for anybody if their personality is, it's in sync with yours. It doesn't matter what they look like. The whole reason I got on this rant is because I was talking with somebody on Plenty of Fish, and I was saying, we were talking about just, I don't know, people that you're attracted to, and she says that she only goes for people that have that spark, you know, when you meet somebody and bam, you just get that initial attraction to them. Like, doesn't that really just limit you, though? Like, doesn't that mean that you're going to miss out on hundreds of dates or potential boyfriends or even some marriage material because, oh, they didn't pop for a second I met them? Like, isn't that kind of shallow? But that's not shallow. That's just, if you haven't stopped and thought about it, you're going to let your brain do the coasting. You're not even going to look around. You're just going to be like, okay. It's like going out into the ocean and only letting the shiniest seashells catch your attention when there's a lot more than those. You know, there's some that are better, you know, that just you wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't stopped and looked around. But yeah, everybody should really stop and think about it and go, okay, I know everyone has that person that they snap their eyes to and they're just attracted to. That's just part of life, right? But what you should do is look at more people. You know, if you're only attracted to 6s and above, or 7s and above, or even 8s and above, kind of why not be a little more flexible? You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to get an 8 or a 9 or a 10. So what you should do is expand your horizons a little bit, because you could have missed the date of a lifetime or the relationship of a lifetime because you didn't stop and think about it and go, wait a minute, I am way more, like, personality-wise attracted to this person. Looks mean nothing. So if they're a 5 or a 6, you know, man, personality will get you through years of a relationship. When looks, a couple months, if that. If they have a turd sandwich for a personality, you know, it doesn't mean anything. But anyway, yeah, I've just irritated that that spark doesn't necessarily come when you meet somebody for the first time, but maybe, you know, you hang out with them a couple times and the spark comes later. Maybe the spark takes months to grow. Maybe you have to make your own spark. Maybe the spark will never come, but you just eventually find yourself just attracted. You know, it came like a real general slope. You eventually just develop an attraction. So, guys, try not to be so close-minded when you're talking about, you know, attraction to other people. Everyone doesn't fit in this nice little category. You're not going to walk down the street and it's going to be like what you see in the movies. The Prince Charming is going to flip his hair and he's just going to walk right up to you and carry you away. It's not like that, because every good-looking person also probably hasn't stopped and thought about it, and they're also looking for really good-looking people. So yeah, your Prince Charming probably doesn't even notice you, never will. So fuck Prince Charming. You don't need Prince Charming. You don't need a princess. Fucking get someone who makes you laugh, who makes you think. You know what I mean? And if not, I mean, not everyone's going to get that person that meshes with their personality. But at least get somebody that makes you laugh once in a while, who is easy to get along with. I mean, we don't all need a Cindy Crawford. I'm not attracted to her anyway. But you know what I mean. We can't all have 10, so... I mean, if you can get a 6 who's got a hell of a personality, isn't that a better deal than a 10 who, like, never says anything because she's really stupid? Or he's really stupid? Get out there, guys. Like, seriously. Open your eyes a little bit. Look around. But you probably will be surprised at the results. Even if you only find, like, a couple more dates, that increases your chances of finding someone great, so just do it.